This would be good. Being able to stealth kill more dudes in a row. And this we don't care. So it's really just for this is the main one on this tree. As for here, critical strike is nice, I guess. Ground finisher, being able to do ground finisher quicker is great, especially when you get which one is it? This, you can counter people while executing people. That's massive. That's so handy. Because trying to ground finish people, it does take quite a while, so speeding it up would be good, but being able to counter while doing it is invaluable. And then brutal aggression, we don't really care about. And then getting another last chance is also kind of nice. So I think maybe we'll go for ground finisher next, because it is handy. Even though we can't get the modifier for it. Just getting faster ground thing would be good. Okay, I think we seem to have gotten all of the collectibles. This is locked behind Brutalize, so we'll come back for that at some point. Seems, yeah, like we've got everything, so let's do the mission.
The Witch King will try to weaken us.
Yes, he will try to draw us out.
Also, Colby, I was thinking if we start Punch Club again, not on hardcore, let's do, just for a point of difference, see how it plays, let's do a completely different playthrough, and let's do like high, like we were doing stamina, strength stamina. Let's just go the complete opposite, and we'll go high agility. Yeah. And we'll go all kick moves instead, and just see how it plays differently. So it'll be kicks and dodges and stuff. Just literally just to do something different. Mortally vulnerable to execution is good for... See, that's not bad as a bodyguard, because none of the orcs are going to be able to execute him. Nor are they going to be able to be stealthed. So this guy as a bodyguard isn't bad. He's immune to fire, which is good. And he has a bunch of poison. And the negatives he has is good for us, but as a bodyguard, it's not really going to be detrimental. So I'm going to keep this guy alive, and he can be our bodyguard. He's no Pash Hot Tongs, but he does the job. I mean, nobody is Pash Hot Tongs, apart from Pash Hot Tongs. I wonder, has anyone done this? I wonder if during this summer coming up, until I get the new computer, while I'm streaming, if I just take the side wall of the tower off, surely that would help it cool down, right? And then when I'm not streaming, put it back on so the dogs and shit don't get into it. But just have it open. Like, there's nothing in the air that's going to affect any of the parts. Surely that would just help keep everything cooler. Has anyone done that, or is that a bad idea for a reason I can't think of? I don't want to invest any more money into this because I'm going to replace it soon.
The Uruks have sent a messenger.
Or do you mean like just a desk fan? I've never taken the side to explode the inside. Like, you don't want that as a general rule, because you'll get dust and everything, but only while I'm streaming. Take it off, and then when I'm finished streaming, put it back on. I feel like that can't be a bad idea. Opening it alone doesn't do much. You need to circulate. Because we're dropping frames. It may not be a heat issue, but we've streamed this so many times without issue, and now we're having issues, so I'm assuming it's heat's probably playing a little bit of a part to it.
The orcs' numbers have swelled beyond count. They're preparing.
You don't notice it? Yeah, you guys don't seem to. I definitely do. Because it's right next to my foot, and it's putting off mad heat.
No one has seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking for him. What new devilry is this?
The Witch King himself comes to negotiate.
My father's blade.
My orcs have your chamber. Send out the ranger of the Black Gate.
Mr. Zelly!
Die at the hands of my champion. And upon his defeat, your leader will be returned. Refuse, and all that is flesh shall suffer. I come from
Yeah, it's been very hot right now.
town of Gondor.
You're right.
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy. That my father may already be dead.
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow them.
The Uruks love spectacle. If we can distract them in the arena, we can sneak into their camp and find my father. Can I ask this of you?
Give them a show to remember.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
Zelly?
They seem to like their champion's chances. And it must be said, he has size on his side.
True, but you and I have him outnumbered.
They cheer for you. Cheer for blood.
You're right in the
Cone.
flammable and sickly, neither of which we can do. Oh wait, hang on. No, we have fire on our dagger now, don't we? The cases are designed for airflow, so yeah, maybe I shouldn't do anything. I'm just trying to think of ways to like prolong it, is all. Put ice on and water cooling, yeah, okay, sure. Immune to execution. Other than that, he's pretty shit. Have some fire? Have some fire? I said have some fire? Oh, it's only once every like 84 seconds. Fire? Is it ready? It's not ready. I mean, that's fire.
You fought well. Too well. Adriel needs more time.
When did we get this? No, this is one we had. I think I accidentally unequipped it by... Well, accidentally unequipped it by accident.
What a manner of speaking.
You love the idea of proper water cooling, but I'd be too nervous. I mean, if it's done, installed professionally or properly, like, there's no issue to it, right? Unless it, bursts, but...
I am still waiting.
Who's this dick? Level 15?
Noruk.
Vulnerable to stealth. Poison proof. Gang of Ologs.
Better find out what did him. You're not walking out of this
Yeah.
arena, you hear me? You're gonna be carried out by a dozen orcs, moving in a dozen directions!
Alright, we need to get rid of all of these assholes. Where does a gang of Ologs go? I don't know. Ow. Oh, they just keep coming. Fuck off! I mean, he's perpetually frozen, but I can't do any damage to him. There we go. Fuck off. It's like a puzzle. Die. A new cloak. Health recovery per stealth kill. Freezing a captain is really easy to do. That would make it that we don't have our set piece anymore. But that's okay. Oops.
Hey! I suppose you think you've got a chance.
Level
You
6?
think? You might have, if you weren't a pathetic, cowardly man-bug, and I weren't bent on squashing you.
Tarkla.
Can be instantly killed using stealth and poison. We don't have poison. I don't think we're going to be able to get into stealth, but we can try. Oh, maybe we can actually. I'll see you later. Right through one of the face holes.
Any man who challenges me to a fight deserves respect. But we don't always get what we deserve. Sometimes we get agony instead.
That's a good speech. Mortally instantly killed from beasts, vulnerable to stealth. Arrowproof. Fuck. I fucking hate arrowproof. So stealth is still our best bet here. Oh wait, hold on. There's Karagors. We're good. He's funny. He's also very dead, unfortunately for him. More damage, more ammo, more good. Gimme.
I have upheld my end of the bargain! And your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy! Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer! Run! Run! Run to your master and give him this message! I come for him!
So here's the question. If we can just summon sunlight and kill them all in one foul thingamy, why don't we just do that all the time? Just do ground pound light whoosh like every chance you get.
Let us hope Adriel found her father.
That's a cooldown.
Palantir.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's funny.
All into the Witch King's hands.
Very clever. Also, time for shops run. We'll check back if still going. No worries. Have fun. What were we going for? Ground finisher. Yeah. Okay. Up here we go. That's underground. I don't know if it's going to be quicker. Probably quicker to go from here, I would say.
Adriel will not stand by as her father is held by the Uruks.
No, she is a warrior and she will do what is necessary.
Maybe not, because I just fell the whole thing anyway. So I think what's probably better is to
Adriel will not wait while the Uruks have her father.
Her youth is her strength and her weakness.
Shut up. Instead of what we've been doing, and we do this every time we play this game, of going from map to map, collecting all the collectibles before we go to the next map, at the start of the game, ignore collectibles and just, like, go as quickly as possible through the story until we can get Dominate, and then go back and do everything. Because Dominate is where this game becomes what it is, right? It's kind of frustrating until you get it, because you just want to go and fuck with all the captains. We're not far from it now. I don't think.
My father's being held in the war chief's camp, but we were spotted before we could attempt a rescue. Baranor wants to wait till daybreak, hit them with a small company.
But you want to go back now, alone. That is the way to suicide.
If I wait till dawn, my father will be dead.
Don't say don't go. I'm saying don't go alone.
The Uruks we captured last winter told stories of a grave walker. Half man, half wraith. A demon.
And what do you believe?
I believe we'd be lucky to have him. Baranor and I overheard the Uruks. They took my father to a nearby encampment. Our brothers. We must free them.
Idril, we must move carefully.
Many thanks.
There's just no one.
We're close. I know it.
Well,
Careful, Idril.
I guess the two guys that we killed shot were probably protecting these guys. They were on patrol.
Come, we must escape.
There's no side objective of being like don't get noticed or whatever, so I think we could just go in here and go nuts if we wanted to.
I am in your debt, Ranger.
That blade of yours is pathetic. Wouldn't cut through water. Put your neck on it, and we'll see how sharp it is.
So far, so efficient.
Thank you.
There's arrows somewhere. There. We can do it without it. We'll come back for him.
Nicely done.
Work it out. Somehow, like, we just killed that orc and our sword just went straight through this dude. Just plot armor.
You
should be able to kill them. Like, if you hit them, you should be able to kill them.
My lady, they've taken the general to thank you. We thought ourselves dead.
Idril, we need to clear the camp before we go to Castamere.
Quickly then.
Cannot assume anything.
I understand, Italian.
Normally, most missions have a optional. Sword's racist, yeah. Against dogs.
Not going anywhere.
Father?
It's surprising how many orcs get manhandled by humans and like flipped on their back and all that. Like,
I came for you.
they would be so much stronger than we would be.
This is not what I wanted.
They just get flipped by people.
For you, or for any of us.
There are things we don't get to choose.
Especially Urukai and all the rest. So they
We
just
can
like
still fight.
ragdoll.
You are your mother's daughter. Come.
So every time we play this, I say that she looks like Gillian Anderson, which I think she does, like a young Gillian Anderson. But it's now since I've known the actress, it's like half young Gillian Anderson and half Saoirse Ronan, whatever her name is. I see both of them. Do you know
I've
what
made it back to the upper city by now.
that noise reminds me of? That hush thing? Remember when we played Dishonored? And every time you went in invisible, you hunt the dice? Remember Hunt the Dice? I just got a massive, like, memory flood of Hunt the Dice. Oh, that guy got mad folk. Hunt the Dice. The big shoulder. Yeah, the old orc. World of Warcraft orcs. What it's at, where it's at. If you don't have fuck off shoulder pads, are you truly an orc? I wonder who is credited as inventing the orc. Who was? Where did the orc first appear? I'm gonna Google it. Actually, that's an interesting. Who invented orcs?
The general returns. Open the gate. Open the gate.
Oh, it was Tolkien.
General, the Seeing Stone. I can use it. Lantir, safer it is. The armies of Gondor will come soon.
You're safe. Good. Come.
We've been waiting for Gondor for weeks. No one has come. Can you really use the stone to defeat them?
Wait, maybe not.
Yes.
Then I will find where it's hidden.
Okay, so apparently the word is found in Latin and Old English, meaning demon / monster. In modern sense, e.g., as a race of monsters, we have Tolkien. Tolkien didn't invent pardon me, didn't invent many of the races and species in his work. He just reused and in some cases redefined them. Orc is a generic term for a demon, similar to the English goblin. So it seems like it was probably like the word orc describing a demon or like a, you know, an evil being type thing was Yodi. But Mr. Lord of the Rings man popularized it and adapted it to what we have today. So that's cool. So really, Lord of the Rings orcs are the OG orcs as far as pop culture orc things go. So maybe orcs aren't meant to have giant fucking shoulder pads. I mean, they definitely should, in my opinion. If you don't have a giant shoulder pad, what are you doing with your life? But maybe it's not true. Okay, so we have another quest.
We must return to Shelob.
Yeah, down here.
The Palantir is here. The
Palantir?
war is here.
I'm hungry, but there is no
We must
food.
weaken Sauron's hold on Minas Ithil.
I ate the bickets that I had, and now I have no more bickets. And now I'm hungry. I don't really have any snacks.
The ring
I got nothing.
is lost. But I will have my answers.
After this, I'll take a 5-minute BRB. I'll go get a drink, stretch my legs, all that sort of stuff. I just need to stand up for a little bit, which I think is understandable. After 3 hours.
Have I not given you sight over your enemies? That is what you seek, isn't it? Oh, I will grant you your vision. But how much are you willing to forfeit in the bargain? Oh, your soul. There's hardly any left.
I must know.
Basti. Hopefully calling you Basti is okay. When are you going to start your XCOM playthrough?